So there's two types of people in this world. There's the people that when you see them wearing something that you like and you ask them where they got it from, they tell you that they don't know, they don't remember. And then there's people that will tell you where they got it from, what season it's from, how much it was, what website, the composition of the fabric, where it's made. I'm the latter. I'm that kind of person. Hey guys, it's your girl KRISTIE and I'm here to put you on. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I've bought recently that I love, and featuring a few Australian brands that I think you should know and check out. I feel like Australian brands are really underrated, and they're starting to get their light globally now, and you're seeing a lot of fashion influencers overseas wearing Australian brands, and it's really exciting and great to see. I love seeing that. Of course, everyone knows the usual high-profile Australian brands like Zimmermann, Alice McCall, Christopher Esper. Those are the ones that like people think of when they think of Australian fashion, but I wanted to put you onto a couple that I think are worthwhile checking out, whether you're in Australia or wherever you are in the world. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this gorgeous Aqua Dress that I've recently bought. So for those that might not know, we're in lockdown in Sydney, Australia, and we've been in lockdown since like the end of June, and it's going till September, potentially longer. So I have no business buying this dress. Absolutely no business. It's a gorgeous, stunning dress, and it's from Australian label Fave. They are Bondi based, and everything is designed and made in Australia, which is really cool. I saw this dress on TikTok, on their TikTok, and I was just like, I need to have it. I need this in my life. I've got absolutely nowhere to wear it. I've got no business buying this dress, but I need it. So I bought it, and it did not disappoint. So there are so many details in this dress, like the draping, the way that they've draped the fabric so it sits in this really chic way that just looks cool. Like, to me, it's just like, I'm fucking cool. That's what that dress makes me feel. Like, you can be sexy without having to just show everything and have everything out. Like, for those of us that don't want to show everything all the time, there's a way to do that in a really subtle, cool way. And I feel like this dress does that. I'm obsessed with midi length skirts and dresses. I just think they're flattering, they're sexy, but they're also still kind of appropriate to wear to the office and to wear to things like that. And they're timeless. They will never go out of style. They've been around forever. What do you think of this dress? I'm absolutely in love with it. I can't wait till I can actually wear it somewhere. The next brand and item I wanted to talk about is this Natalia Dress. Again, this is an Australian label. They're Sydney based. Everything is made in Sydney. It's made to order. And they actually sent me this dress. When it finally arrived, I was just like mind blown. The quality of this dress, the attention to detail, the cut. There is a difference between buying fast fashion and buying like made to order slow fashion, and it is evident. It is so evident when you look at made to order pieces. Don't get me wrong, I buy from both, and I'm going to talk about some fast fashion brands in this video. But there's just nothing like buying pieces from brands like this. It's just stunning, it's beautiful. So they're an inclusive brand. So their size range is from size 4 to size 18. Everything is made to order. I'm wearing the Tencel linen V-neck tie strap dress. Natalia focuses a lot on like slip dresses, whether they're silk or linen like the one that I've got, and also a lot of like loungewear, so which I think is great for right now when we're kind of at home. And even if you're in a country where you're free at the moment, you never really know what's going to happen. I feel like everything that's gone on from 2020 to now has made us readjust, and we're all probably going to be moving forward, spending a lot more time at home in general. So pieces like this are really great to have in your wardrobe because you'll get so much wear out of it while still feeling like gorgeous at home. Like, just because we're at home, we shouldn't feel like a piece of crap. You know, we don't have to just live in trackies. We can actually also wear pieces that make us feel good, and boy, does this dress make you feel good. I feel like $1 million in this dress. I just feel like nobody can tell me anything. I'm here to seduce your man. Like, look, I'm not wearing something that's showing a lot of skin, but I will take him. I will take him. Another Australian brand that I wanted to talk about is Lemonade. I actually bought this piece a while ago. This isn't something that I've recently acquired, but I just love it, and I've been wearing it so much, and I'm getting so much wear from it when I'm at home as well as going out, which is what I love about it. So Lemonade is an Australian brand. Unlike the other two brands, which are made in Australia, Lemonade isn't made in Australia, the pieces, but they're designed and the brand is Australian. But the pieces are beautiful, and to me, it's just effortless cool. It's like effortless loungewear that you can wear out, and you will just always look like that really cool person at the bar that, you know, just naturally looks amazing, and like they haven't really thought about what they've put on, but they look $1 million. I got the royal blue set. Yeah, I bought this in summer, which was in January in Australia, and I've worn it all through the year. And right now, because I'm at home, I'm wearing it around the house and loving it. It's so comfy, and I still look put together. And the cut of the shirt is absolutely stunning. It's a very loose fitting cut. I'm one for details. Like, I really like to pay attention to the details in pieces, and that's what I love about brands like the last three that I've mentioned, is they have that attention to detail where everything is like thought of and paid attention to. Like, the cuts are exquisite, the drapings, everything is just stunning. So those are 3 Australian brands I definitely think that it should be on your radar that you might not have heard of. Some other brands you might want to check out, or you probably know as well, are Beckenbridge, Cameo Collective. Another Australian brand that I'm loving, I bought some pieces from lately, is Artemis and Ivy. So this gorgeous rose quartz necklace that I'm wearing is from Artemis and Ivy, who are Byron Bay based brand. Bought this necklace, and I bought a friend a pearl one. I was looking for a crystal necklace, crystal jewelry that didn't feel like really hippie. So I'm into crystals and incense, and I'm all about that life. Let me show you. Like, right behind me, I've got my selenite and my rose quartz. I've got crystals all over my home, and I burn incense like nobody's business. I'm very much about that life, but I'm not into that hippie kind of vibe. I'm not into that unwashed, I shouldn't say that vibe. That's not me. I was really excited to find this brand that makes gorgeous jewelry that are crystal pieces, but still look chic and stylish, which is what I want. Yeah, I've been living in this rose quartz necklace since I got it, since I purchased it, and hopefully it's working and I'm just radiating love. So that's Artemis and Ivy. Another one that's probably worth checking out in the same vein as this kind of style of crystal jewelry is Crystal Night Jewelry as well, who are also based in Byron Bay. So now on to pieces that I've picked up recently that I'm just loving, that aren't Australian and possibly could be fast fashion, some could be designer, and I just want to show you these pieces because I love them. So first off is the outfit that I'm wearing, which is from H&M. I have a love-hate relationship with H&M. Actually, no, it's a love-love relationship. I love H&M, and I love And Other Stories. We don't get And Other Stories in Australia. I tend to buy from H&M pieces that are in their, their sustainable range and the higher priced range. I don't buy the stuff that's the cheaper stuff, just because I found that stuff isn't great quality and I don't really like it. I don't like the cuts and things like that. But when in their more expensive stuff and their sustainable range, they have really beautiful pieces. This piece I bought recently, so it's a set, and I was looking for a set like this for a long time. I wanted a satin or silk matching shirt and wide leg trouser set, and I was on the hunt for it. Even when I saw ones that were expensive, I was like, there was something off with the cut, whether it was like the elastic waistband or, things like that. I was just like, no, this isn't the vibe. I wouldn't wear it. And then I saw this set and I was like, I'll take that. I'll snatch that up because it's a good balance of like a basic, but it is a zebra print. So it also kind of stands out a bit, which I love. And it's super comfy, so it feels like you're wearing PJs at home, but it's not PJs. I also think it's versatile because you can wear it, the pieces together or separately, tucked in, or wear the shirt out. With heels, with sneakers, like whatever you want. You can dress this up, dress this down. It literally is one of those pieces that you'll have in your wardrobe and get so much wear out of, which I think is really important when buying clothes. For me, it's important to not just buy fast fashion or from brands like H&M and Zara, and buy from like, you know, slow fashion brands and local brands and sustainable brands. But the most important thing is that you get wear out of what you're buying. And you're not buying pieces that are just like on a trend, you know, like you're just buying a trend because it's in. You need to buy pieces that make you feel good and are about you, not just trying to keep up with other people. And in that, the important thing is to also break down the cost per wear of what you're buying. So that's how I can justify buying pieces that are more expensive, because I know I'm going to keep them forever. I'm going to get a lot of wear out of them. That's how I look at clothes now, and that's how I justify buying pieces like that. So this piece, yeah, it was a no-brainer because I'm going to get so much wear out of it while I'm working from home and when I go out. In summer and winter, I will wear this all year round. I love that the waistband at the front is not elastic. It's got like a clean kind of waistband, and then it's elastic at the back. So it still looks a little bit elevated. It doesn't look too pajama-ish. I just made that word up. So yes, definitely recommend this set. I'm going to link everything down the bottom that I've talked about today if it's available still. If it's not available, I'll try find some pieces that are similar for you all so that you can find something along the vibe of what I'm wearing. The other piece I wanted to talk about, and I'm like, I was really embarrassed to like say where I bought this because I wasn't really planning on telling anyone because it's from Boohoo, and I don't really like recommend buying from places like that because I think there's like, even in fast fashion, there's like levels, and you will never see me buy from like Shein or anywhere like that. I just think that's like the bottom of the barrel, and just hearing about the things that they do to churn out clothes as quickly as they do doesn't sit right with me. So you'll never hear me talk about buying from a brand like that. I can safely say that. And Boohoo is kind of like around that area. So I was like, oh, I don't really want to say this, but I was looking for a dupe of Issey Miyake please. And they're so expensive, but I just loved that material. And I loved, again, how it felt like effortlessly, like it looks effortless when you put those pieces together, and it's comfortable, but it's stylish. We shouldn't compromise on style just to be comfortable. And I was umming and ahhing about buying the Issey Miyake please, but also in Australia I could only find a few shops that stocked it, and they didn't have the pieces that I wanted, which I'd seen someone wear a very particular set. And so I went on Google and Googled my life away and found this set on Boohoo and snapped it up, and I've worn it, you know, on social media and didn't tag it, and just have received so many messages on Instagram and TikTok about this set, so I feel like I have to talk about it. It's a plissé set from Boohoo, and I bought the button-up shirt as well as two different styles of two different styles of pants. One is a kind of flare leg, and one is a wide leg with a split up the side. Set I've also been living in while I'm working from home. It's super comfortable. I feel put together. I constantly get comments on this and compliments on this set, and it was so cheap. The last piece I wanted to talk about is a little something that I bought for myself for my birthday, which was in May, and I was looking for something for myself to treat myself. I kind of started like getting an obsession with looking at the Outnet and Net-a-Porter and just keeping track of sales and what sales they were having and what shoes were going on sale and what was dropping. It was like an obsession. But what I did get for myself in the end is this gorgeous pair of Lanvin heels. Let me show you. Can we just admire that heel, that detail on the heel. I'm a sucker for a heel. Like I pay attention to those details in shoes. Like I don't really like when heels curve in. The only heels that I feel get away with that are Amina Muaddi heels, because they're such a specific design and it's like a design feature. But in general, when there's stilettos and they just curve in and there's not really a reason for it, to me that says the shoes are cheap. I don't care if you buy cheap, but cheap things don't need to look cheap. That's my tip. So when I saw that dead straight heel with a little bit that comes out at the top, I was just like, nah, I need these. So I bought them from the outnet. They were like discounted on the discount, so I snapped them up and no regrets at all. Absolutely no way to wear them. Absolutely nowhere. I'll keep them forever, and the quality is just chef's kiss. That's why it's worth it, I think, to buy things like that. Balance out your wardrobe with pieces that are affordable and pieces that are just like timeless, well-made pieces. So I'm loving those shoes. Let me know what you think about those shoes. Let me know if there's any shoe sales that you've seen, because I am a bit of a shoe fanatic and I've decided that that's what I want to invest in. So let me know if there's any brands you think I should be checking out. I have come across a great Australian shoe site. I was like looking so hard for like an Australian shoe site that sold really well-made shoes, and I realized there wasn't a lot. And a lot of the Australian brands that are, I don't know why I went brands, they're brands, that sell like designer-ish shoes, they kind of don't have a brand identity of their own. They're kind of just doing whatever's on trend and kind of copying other styles. I'm not into that. I came across this store called the Nowhere Nation, and it's an Australian shoe site, and they sell, like they curate beautiful shoes from all over the world. They sell like just shoes from like Spain and Portugal, those kind of places, really well made, beautiful shoes that are just like to die for. And if you're in Australia and looking for somewhere to buy really well made, unique shoes, they're your girls. Check them out. Actually, on that note as well, another Australian brand that you should check out if you're into hats and you know, scarves and things like that, those little details in an outfit. There's a great new Australian store called the Curator. The whole site is just really beautiful pieces. So if you're into those kind of details, and if you're a man or a woman or identify as neither, this site is probably a good site to check out. They just sell beautiful pieces. So that is everything for today. So tune back in next week where I will be discussing all things beauty. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of me. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everyone. Take care and be safe, and I'll see you next time.